Hello, hello. This is the Roach Theroachea, and yes, I am a dude. This is Gems of War. I'm playing Gems of War, and I am the Roach of Theroachea, as I said, and I am the guild leader to the Therochean warriors. So, if you must know, this is how it works. Why Carta is my hero is because I am the Roach Theroachea, and I am basically the king of the kingdom. And Carta happens to be uh, my general, in charge of all of my troops and in charge of my guild. And so she takes care of everything for me. That's why she's my hero. And don't mess with her because she kicks butt. So, now that we got that out of the way, I want to go straight into the new update, which is awesome. Okay, but I must warn you, it is also highly addictive what they've done to this. And the reason that it's highly addictive is not only is the changes good and have some pretty nifty little benefits, but they are also challenging. And so when you get a combination like that, when you get good rewards and it's challenging to get those rewards, you just want to keep doing it. You want to master it. And or at least if you're like me, do. So, anyways, we've got this new update, the 4.6 update for Gems of War, and it is awesome. So what they did is they moved our chat down here. They put these boxes up here. When you first see these ones will be empty for you. They were for me. I've gone in and I've got a couple of badges. I haven't got medals yet, but I am still working on that. And we will even run through a kingdom and see if we can't get some more medals or get some badges so that we can start getting towards those medals. But we will talk more about those later. What we are going to be discussing first is the lanterns. So that's what I'm calling them because they look like little lanterns in these little orange boxes down in the bottom of the corner of the kingdoms. These give you a bonus towards the rewards that you get for doing Explore now. So basically in 4.6 they completely reworked Explore. Completely reworked the whole entire thing. And they made it awesome. So, as I said before, we will be going into Zokari here in a minute, but first of all, let's discuss what we're going after. So, when you go into Explore, the new rewards that they have added are tokens, badges, and wait for it. Oh, there it is. Medals. So, what you have to do is you have to get 3 of the tokens, and then you can upgrade it to a badge. And then if you get 3 badges, you can upgrade those to a medal. The medals give you the best benefits, and as you can see, these are the benefits down below on these different ones. If you're a player of the game, which I would assume you are since you're watching this video, then you will be able to go into your own account and click on these, and you'll be able to go right into those. So now what does these little lanterns have to it? Well, so you go into the kingdom, and it will tell you right here, you get 20% mythstone bonus. So what are mythstones? Mythstones are what you use in order to get a mythic boss. So when you first go in, what you will have is you'll have this screen when you go into Explore. As you can see, completely different than what it was before. If you weren't playing before this change, then it's exactly the same as it's always been for you. But for most people that have been playing the game, this is different. And so the first thing you have is difficulty. And now the difficulty for Explore goes all the way up to 12. Like I said, it is now fairly challenging. So when you first go in, you'll only have difficulty 1 and 2. You have to earn the other difficulties. Or at least I believe you'll have 1 and 2. You might just have 1, but I had 1 and 2 pretty sure I had 1 and 2. And then I had to play enough to, so basically you complete a whole entire series with each difficulty in order to upgrade to the next difficulty. And so you can move up through, get all the difficulties, and get to 12. So we'll just set up and we'll go ahead and go with it right now. But let's look at the things down below at the bottom. Okay, so when you get in and you get started on the difficulty 2, on the difficulty 2 you will have level 18 enemies, 1.5 times the gold that you'll be able to earn. So whatever gold you earn up at the top, that'll be multiplied by 1.5, and you'll get the gold for that when you win battles. And this might only apply to the last battle. I am not completely certain of that. No, it's every battle because I've been getting my higher bonuses for every battle. And then mythstones, you'll get mythstones. As I said, we'll talk a little bit more about those. And right now, we will talk a little bit more about those. So mythstones, you build up enough mythstones to get the mythic battle. Let's see, we're going to go. So, and as you can see, the mythstones, you get 5 to 9 on level 2, and tokens. That means that if you build up enough and you get to the boss, then you will be able to fight the mythic boss. When you get up to the mythic boss, you'll be able to go fight the mythic boss battle, and from that you'll receive a chest and you'll be able to get tokens from that chest. Now, once you're able to open all of these, then you will be able to gain more tokens. As you can see, in 10, 11, or 12, you get 2 to 3 tokens. These are what you're really after. However, there is also other benefits that you can get from fighting for those. You can get more gold, and you can get more mythstones. So here you get 5.9 and 44 to 47 mythstones, plus the 20% on the mythstones that you get for going to the kingdoms with the lanterns. So it is important to go to the kingdoms with the lanterns because that extra bonus would give you, say if you were playing on difficulty 10, that would bump you up over 50 for each time that you played, which means that every other time you played a whole set, you would be able to get a mythic. Now, and that gives you a 2 to 3 of the tokens. And like I said, the tokens are the ones that get upgraded to your badges and then to your medals. So you want as many tokens as you can get. 2 to 3 is what you can get on all 3 of these. So that benefit, that bonus, does not change. You want to get to 10 because you want to get the 2 to 3. You don't want to have to be stuck with the 1 to 3 or the 1 to 2, which all of these down here are 1 to 2. Well, this one's only 1, but don't play difficulty 1. You should be able to beat difficulty 2, even at the very easy levels of the game. You should be able to defeat difficulty 2 at least, and I would definitely recommend at least working for, or at least farming on the difficulty 2 one. However, I would also recommend fighting as high as you possibly can so that you can get a higher chance and a better chance at getting your mythstones, as well as being able to get more gold. Now, if you decide that the difficulty 12 is too difficult, because it is kind of difficult, it is kind of challenging, and that's why I'm saying it's addicting, is that challenging aspect. To go and fight at the difficulty 12 level, you might lose battles. And you're going to have to take down over 200 armor health combo in order to destroy each of the troops, enemy troops. So you got to watch out for that. But we are going to do a level 12 difficulty for this battle, and we're going to run through the whole entire thing, and we're going to run through it as quickly as we possibly can so that you guys can see how it works. Now that we've checked, and selected our difficulty, now we go on to the Explore. Now we've got the 0 to 4 counter here. That means we've got 4 Explorer battles. We win all 4 of those Explorer battles, and then we go on to the mini boss. And then if we win the mini boss and we have over 100 of the mythstones, then we can do the mythic boss. and if we beat the mythic boss, we get the boss chest. So let's see, they go right in order. I mean, how easy is that? And it's kind of cool. But we will go through here. Okay, and the team that I have to fight these guys is probably my favorite farming team. This is my gold farming team, and it rocks the house. So most people will have greed and egg thief switched. You can do this. It works either way. I like my egg thief down here because sometimes I have to rely on my egg thief to help win the battle for me, because they'll kill the other three guys, and so the egg thief has to keep spawning dragons back here to save my butt. So I put the egg thief down here just so that the egg thief can start popping guys up here. Now some troops do attack the last enemy, and so sometimes the egg thief gets taken down. In that case, I'm either able to finish them off by making the matches needed to charge these, mostly this one, and be able to attack them. However, if I can't do that, then I usually just die. And maybe the egg thief was able to respawn its egg, and the eggs and the dragons will be able to help me to win the battle. However, that is less likely. So here we go. We'll go ahead and head into the battle. As you can see, I've already gained more gold than I usually do in a week. I've already gained like 300 extra gold, but that's because I'm kind of addicted to these battles. It is an addiction. I still warn you of this. So if you get into this, you may get addicted. It is very possible that you will not be able to stop. So the first thing that I do is I always hit my greed, because the greed is charging my gold, which gives the spells of both the skeleton key and the egg thief boosts. So, and it has a 100% mana on it, so it gets boosted really fast and gains really fast. And then I want to make sure that I charge up my greed again, because I want to hit it again to get it all the way to 200. Now, if I don't do that and I get my egg thief first, then it's not that bad of a deal to just throw in the egg thief right there, because you get this charged a lot faster. You get some charge on this, and you're all set up and ready to go for the next go. And this gives you an extra turn every time you cast it, so you might as well cast it first before you take something like that, which will recharge it, and take the green out of the equation so that it can go down here to your egg thief and recharge it. Now see, I'm all charged, I'm all ready to go. I want to do my skeleton key, but there's a 4-match here, so I'm going to clear because it does a little bit of damage, knocks this guy down a little, the top troop down a little bit, and helps me out. Now I don't see any other 4 matches. I know I'm not going to kill either of these two guys, but I'm going to hit my skeleton key anyway. Because I didn't kill anybody, my skeleton key does not give me an extra turn, but that's okay, because we don't need an extra turn. We just need to be able to do some egg thieving so that we can charge our skeleton key back up. As you can see, sometimes it cascades down and gives you an extra turn when you do the egg thief, and then you can get your skeleton key charged even faster and hit it a second time to take down that top enemy, which gives you another extra turn, and then we egg thieved right into another skeleton key, which, because we can take down the bottom troop now, that will give us another extra turn, and then we can hit the egg thief again. So this team basically rotates right through the egg thief and these guys. This guy gets it charged up so that the egg thief has the best possible chance of getting me an extra turn and also recharging its own self, and then also it has the best chance of being able to charge other troops. Now we're going to grab some red simply because I go straight to the egg thief, which means that we can charge this, and we do have one of our bonuses on red. We've got purple red bonus, which is so that we can charge this and this quickly, because if these two can be charged, then we can get this one charged. And this is the important one, although we weren't able to kill that time because this guy gains health back. Probably devoured this guy actually, because I do believe that's a devour troop. Yeah, actually I know that's a devour troop. And you get quite a few of those when you get later on in these battles. So, but there we go, we got that one. Now, the first battle, I've found I don't usually have any troubles getting past it. The third and fourth battles, however, in the basic one, those get a little bit more difficult. We will go through them as quickly as we possibly can. Oh, and by the way, my settings on these battles is up to 4, and that's why the animations go so fast. I'll show you that in just a second. So you can do this in battle, or you can do it from your main menu. You just go into your settings, right? Oh no, well I guess you have to do it from the outside. I thought you could. Oh, but yes, I did watch a video on this last update, and they did change one thing. They've shown you where you can get where you're getting your bonuses. See, as I said, I've got 2 purple, 1 red, 1 yellow, and minus 1 yellow. So that's where my bonuses are, and they put that in before. When you were in a battle, you couldn't actually get that information. So it's nice to have that in the game now. So we're going to get our extra turn there. I'm going to do this red because it gets rid of those skulls so that they can't use them, and it will charge my egg thief while it's at it. Now I did give him a 4 purple, which I'm not totally on board with. I don't like that idea, but oh well. We'll live through it. And then we'll get a little bit of green, take out some skulls, which I don't like, but oh well. Okay, there we go, and yeah, that was just kind of a waste of a turn because I really didn't have anything. I want my egg thief charged, and there we go. Now we got an egg thief charged. I can get me an egg in place of where that guy was so that I'm not vulnerable, and then I can beat up on the spider. So that spider is a key to an extra turn by using my skeleton key. The key to a key. Haha. I made it funny. Anyway, so then we continue our usual assault by just basically cycling through the egg thief to recharge my troops and get the kills that we need to win the battle. That's not going to be an extra turn, but we'll be okay because it doesn't look like there's any skulls out there. And it gets it low enough that it's only 1 more hit, and we got, or 1 more skeleton key hit anyway, but we can also hit it with a couple of skulls since they were available. Oh, but then we've got the skeleton key, so we might as well finish it off. There we go. See, I could have got that done a turn earlier. I don't know why I didn't. Anyway, so this is one of the things. See, so I'm getting 5,000 gold. You can't even get that on PvP most of the time. And these battles aren't extremely difficult, but they're challenging enough that I have lost a few, especially when I get up here to the 3rd and 4th battles. As you can see, I keep losing at least Cedric off the top. Cedric gives you the ability to do this 200, and so it basically enhances that ability, that multiplier on the gold. And that's why I'm able to get that 5,000 gold. You will not normally be able to get that if you do not have Cedric out there and all of these other good fighters to make sure that you get that gold charged up. See, that's what greed does. Make sure that gold gets charged up so that you can do the damage you want. So hit this guy, and I want green or red or purple. There's purple, and we can get a brown while we're at it. Let's go there. Oh, and there goes Cedric. He's so weak. It's so useful. Alright. So there we go, and get some green so we can get our egg thief, and let's throw that egg thief real quick because we want to start getting things charged up. I don't like being webbed, especially on my spider thing, but that's one of the reasons that we want to get that. There we go. We've got some cleansing being done there so that we can get our damage back to where we want it. And then, of course, I don't know if that was my, I think it's the Cedric. There's a Cedric badge, and it gives you a chance to cleanse at the start of every turn. So, it's pretty nice. And that's what Tacet the Terror. Tacet the Terror is one of the best YouTubers, and he does a lot of good videos. And he has 3 badges of Cedric, or no, medals of Cedric. So those are the best that you can get from this, and those will give you the bonus of like a 40% chance for every troop at the start of every turn. 40% chances. So you have a very high percent chance of being able to cleanse each and every time that you go into battle, which is awesome. I will actually be, if you want to look up his guide to this update, then you can. As far as in the Discord on my guild, it will be, I will post it with when I post this video on there. So because I want my guild members to be able to see both of those videos if they want to see them, I guess. I guess I'm not going to force them to, but at least the ones that are on my Discord, they will definitely have the opportunity to go into that. So I've got a monitor on the blink here, and it's really driving me crazy. But anyway, that's because my power supply is probably running at pretty much top power, especially where it's trying to record this. But enough of my life. How's yours? So, as you can see, we got a dragon. He's not bad. But that's what your egg thief will help you out with. Give you some of these guys every now and then. I'm just going to have him destroy blues just because. I don't know why. We probably should have just went with more egg thief. So the skeleton key still does a fair bit of damage because it's still basing off that gold. Its base damage isn't as much, so it's still going to do over 100 damage. It's just not going to be able to do quite as much as I like. So and we want to get rid of it before it starts webbing us again, because that web is annoying. All right, my video is probably going to be just as long, and I'm not going to cover as much material as he did. I'm talking about Tacet the Terror. He is a good YouTuber, and he does a pretty good job on his videos, and somehow manages to keep them fairly short. My battle is probably one of the biggest reasons that I'm going a little long on it, though. So let's see, we got that, and then we go there. Oh, we haven't. Yeah, we need to do this again, and then we need to do this. There we go. And then I'm going to go like that. So now I'm just trying to get these guys charged back up so that we can get right back into this battle. We might as well pick up some brown along the way. I'm really not liking how long it's taking me to get these guys charged, though. That will help, because then I can get all my green going towards... Okay, and then we'll go that way, and it didn't really help that much. But this should help. There we go. Now we're back in business. We can get this egg thief doing this job. Hopefully we can kill that top guy. No, not quite. Alright, well, more egg thief. And there goes that spider. Okay, we're going to do this because it will kill the bottom guy, and then we can get me a new egg thief run going. So yeah, this team is just really quite good at eliminating other teams. And I do not get bored of running this team because it does have a few nuances that can change from time to time. Like sometimes you do lose your hero, and then you have to figure out how to win by using your dragons and your other stuff. Or sometimes you lose your greed too soon, and so you have to use your egg thief to gain the gold that you need in order to get there. So I like this team though, even though it does take longer than the team that Tacet the Terror uses for his drive. And he uses a lot of Devour in his, which Devour is an excellent skill and it does work really well. One of the benefits of this team is the only... Oh, I don't even have him up to Mythic. Huh. I guess I haven't got enough cards to ascend him yet. But Cedric, I could put him up to Mythic. He doesn't need to be up to Mythic though, because he's really there just to get that 200 up there. and you can do that just by completing his traits. So, and then he's fulfilled his purpose, and he can most of the time just die, and you really don't have to worry that much about him. That might be kind of mean. Poor Cedric. But at least he has some good um, some good tokens and badges and medals named after him. I mean, there's always a plus out there somewhere. All right, and hopefully we can kill that spider. Oh, we got a new contender for being able to be killed. Good, good. Now we can probably kill top and bottom right now once we get this. So, and this is another one where this is 9 normally, but with the gold, it's so boost by my gold. Every 3 gold, I'm getting another boost to how many gems, random gems I'm going to explode. So I'm exploding 68 gems on top of that one, so 69 total. Which means that I'm still going to explode the whole entire board, even with my guy webbed, which is just insanely awesome. And then you just take those guys out, and you keep blowing up the board. And see, it also resets the egg every time. And sometimes when the egg dies, it actually leaves a dragon, a baby dragon there. So it's like, well, yeah, go ahead and kill it. I guess that's okay. But then if they kill this guy and this guy, then you can get an egg and then you can spawn a dragon. And I kind of like doing that sometimes because you get the egg charged and then the egg spawns a dragon. But see, now I've gone and lost that guy. So we'll get another turn there. But then we probably should be looking at getting that egg charged as well as trying to get whatever brown we can. Skulls would be nice. Okay, and yeah, we're not going to keep that guy, but we're going to be able to win the battle, even though we have only 2 troops left. So as you can see, it kind of can get interesting sometimes with this team, but you can usually get it. And if you don't get it the first time, then usually the second battle you're going to be able to pull it through. And that's to all of that was to get to this mythic battle. Now, as you can see, I have over 100 myth stones, so I can play a mythic battle. So we're going to just jump straight into this mythic battle. And we're going to use the same team. And if you don't win the first time, that's fine. You can go ahead and play it again. So it usually asks you if you want to jump out. And actually, I don't think I've ever lost one of these battles, so I think that you can go back in anyway. I guess I don't really know for certain. I would suppose you can. But it looks like we're going to get charged up really quick, and we're going to be able to start doing some serious damage right off the bat here. Which is nice. See, I've even got my Egg Thief partially charged. And we're going to go with the 3 greens. And I think I'm going to go... no, we'll charge. Charge the Egg Thief. Might as well get him ready to go. And we're not going to kill a guy with a key, so we need to make sure we get the 4 matches cleared off the board just as a precaution. Then you hit them. And then they give you some skulls, so you can do that, and just so that you can make sure that you can kill that guy with your key next time you get it charged. Actually, I might end up killing it early. No, not quite, not quite. We were getting there. Oh, well, it's a good thing we got it low, so that we can kill it this time. There we go. And then we're just going to hit this a couple times. That gets us to our key, kill the bottom guy. And then we can hit this a couple more times. I could do skulls, but it usually ends up giving them a turn. And if they have less turns, it actually works out better most of the time. So I usually try to give them as few turns as possible. And enough Egg Thieves will knock this guy down. I'm going to hit it one more time just to knock it down. I like to have it below 120, although about 120 is where the key can take him out without issues. So, okay, and then we get our boss chests. We also got some of the trait stones the main trait stones that you're looking for, and that's one of the big things that you'd go to explore before. So, and this one was a little bit unlucky. The last two that I've had, I actually got 3 of the tokens, but this one I only got 2. But I got a Cedric and a Yasmin, which is good because I think that's my third. Yep, my third Yasmin. So then I can upgrade my Yasmin to a badge of Yasmin. So now I have another badge. I'll probably throw this up just because it's better to have them there than to not. They give you a little bit of bonus. Why not have them? Anyway, so that is this update, and I'll show you. I'm just gonna get my stuff real quick there, and then we're gonna throw this other badge of Yasmin up. So see, now I've got all 3 of my badges that I've earned. I've been able to get the tokens for all 3 of those, and I've also got it going so that I could get another badge of Cedric here fairly quick. And in fact, the next time I run through one, because I'm earning over 80 mythstones per series that I'm going through. And that's why it's so addictive, is because you're getting these and you want to get more and you want to get more so that you can keep getting all of these upgraded, and so you keep chasing these lanterns around the map to try and get as many of these as you can. I'll probably do Zaijin next. So, but anyway, yeah. So I've got Wild Plains, Zaijin. I thought I saw another one down here. Nope. Oh, Jackzoon and Dragonclaw. Dragonclaw's been there for a while. Jackzoon's new. Wild and Zaijin, I think, has been there for a while. Wild Plains was fairly new. So anyway, alright, and that is the new update for the game. I love it. I think it's one of the best updates that they've ever had. I've been playing steady for about 2 years, and this is by far the best update that I've seen come to the game. So that's Theroachea checking out.